Welcome to Crossover Nights, ladies and gentlemen. I am back in studio with my man, Duran. What's going on, Duran?
Nothing.
I'm excited.
How was the vacation?
It was awesome. It was awesome not to be anywhere other than away.
Yes, and that's what a vacation is. Some people
supposed to be. Yeah.
It's like some people take a vacation, they just stay home and chillax, watch TV, do nothing.
And I'm all right with that. There's nothing wrong with that.
Brushing your teeth, taking showers.
Shower sometimes. It is a vacation after all.
Oh my goodness. So some people just stay home, take showers, watch TV, go get some grub, come back, chillax, do nothing. Some people go places, do something. Yeah, it just depends on what you're feeling.
What
you're feeling. You just like, I don't have to go into work.
Yeah.
I don't have to put on any type of work attire.
Oh, yeah, I understand that one.
And I can just shorts and t-shirt it. I can just robe it, whatever tickles your fancy.
That's right. Just getting comfortable.
It's just getting comfortable. That's all that matters. So,
we went to Broken Bow, Oklahoma. So we went way down southeast.
Mm-hmm.
And man, I tell you what, when you're up here, when you're a guy like me that's from the north,
mm-hmm.
and you're used to more hilly and woods and stuff like that, to get outside of the city and to get down south Oklahoma, oh man, it's gorgeous.
Yeah.
Green trees everywhere. We went for a hike. Okay, so I'm going to tell you this right now.
Okay.
We went for a hike. My wife's like, let's go for a hike. I'm like, okay. I'm down with that.
Mm-hmm.
So we packed a backpack with, water and snacks and safety stuff and first aid, all the junk.
Yeah.
And so we're going, let's find a trail. So I tried to find a trail. So I picked one. We got started on it. We got lost. We ended up hiking like 10 miles, dude.
Really?
10 miles. We came out on the other side of the park and had to get on a road and find a ranger and ask him, where's the head of this trail so we could get back to our car. And it was like another almost 2 miles just to get back to the car on the road.
Really?
So yeah, I hiked a little bit more than I was ready.
Yeah.
And the trail, we found out the trail we actually took was, and it's my fault, the trail we actually took was the experienced hikers
trail.
Yeah. So it was a lot of climbing, a lot of steep up, and going up I'm all right. I'm out of breath, but I'm all right. Coming down,
mm-hmm.
my knee is no good coming down. So yeah, it was it made for an interesting trip, but I was happy that we made the 10 miles and we didn't die. So
yeah, I've always wanted to hike the Appalachian.
Ooh, that'd be cool.
I would like to hike the Appalachian Trail, and just see how far.
Yeah.
But me, the crazy thing about it is me being as determined as I am. I would like, listen, I want some cheese, some crackers, water,
some almonds,
and some almonds,
and
some that commercial, and some cheese, crackers, water, almonds, and peanut butter.
Yep.
And I'm good.
Yep. Bug spray.
Bug spray. Yeah.
Okay, so we did get ate up by chiggers, the little things that bite you and just leave their saliva. Oh my goodness. Yeah, the mosquitoes were fine. I really didn't get any poison ivy, which that's always a plus for me.
Yeah.
But yeah, those whatever they call them, I think that's the little red looking things.
I think chiggers. Yeah.
Oh my goodness. Yeah,
yes,
those got me.
Man, see, and me growing up, I have really bad allergies,
mm-hmm.
and I'm allergic to like a bazillion different things. So my mom be like, "You can't be playing in this, and don't be playing in the grass.
If it's green, don't touch it.
Don't touch it." And she's like, you're sensitive to everything. I'm like, I know. But I was like, you know what? I just want to be a kid.
That's sometimes you just gotta be.
I just want to play.
That's why they make calamine lotion.
Oh my goodness, it was trust me. At my parents' house, it was a staple. Calamine lotion.
Yep.
Band-Aids, peroxide. Oh, yeah.
As a white guy, I didn't think I could get much more pink, but you put that stuff on, you'd be like all over your face and your back.
Your arm. You have like little spots, and people, you go to school like, what's wrong with you? What do you think is wrong?
I think that calamine lotion was itchier than the actual itch was sometimes.
And then it'd be all crusty on you and stuff. You'd be like, ugh.
You look like you're all ashy and everything.
Well, we don't do ashy, okay? We do not do ashy.
Yeah.
Mm-mm. So, but
David says Bactine.
Bactine.
Yeah, it's a medication.
That's medication.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I had all that fun stuff, so I understand what you're saying.
Oh yeah, I mean, and so playing outside, and I just wanted to. Mom, she said, "Listen, okay, when you itching and scratching like you losing your mind,
Don't blame me.
Don't blame me." I was like, "All right."
See, I used to get the bee stings all the time.
I got stung by a wasp a couple of times. Yeah, and but
well, we'd mess with them.
And see, I didn't mess with them. They just were like, "Hey, fat kid, come here."
I had an older brother who loved to torment animals, basically.
Really?
Well, not like all animals, but if there was a nest of bees, it was on. I mean, we were spraying them. He's like, let's take our water guns and spray these bees. And here I am, younger brother, going, oh, okay. Next thing you know, I'm in the house crying, bawling because I got like 3 bee stings on me, and yeah, he's laughing. So
no, see, I wouldn't have been like, listen, I'm not you. You gonna do that by yourself because I am not having no parts of that. No, I would never bother. They would just like, all of a sudden it was like, oh, and they get
and
me.
there it was.
There it was.
You're just too sweet, man.
Yeah,
just too sweet. They like the Bigfoot.
Yeah, I guess they do like the Bigfoot because they got me quite a bit when I was a kid. So.
Oh goodness. So hey, if you are listening, spread the word to your friends. Hit that like button. Hit that share button on Crossover Radio. Tell your friends you guys need to tune in right now and listen to Crossover Nights. These 2 crazy dudes going at it right now.
Yep.
Please do that. Tell them they can listen on crossoverradio.org. Intune Network.
Google Play Store.
We have an app that you can download.
And
sponsored by Grounds for Compassion.
And then iTunes.
Yep.
And our text number, 405-494-0234. 405-494-0234. So you have no reason at all.
That's right.
No explanation. I don't want to hear it. I don't hear no excuses. Even if you're at work.
Tune it in.
Crossover Radio needs to be somewhere in your psyche at work while you are, or whatever work you may be doing.
And we are broadcasting on Facebook Live. If you go to the Crossover Radio Facebook page, you will see us on there live.
Yep.
Hello. Welcome, David, Larry, Carroll, Kevin Hens. What's up, Kevin?
Did we disappear?
No, it's the computer. Something with the computer screen. The computer. We're on. See if I hit this button. There we are.
Oh. Okay.
But if I go to the Facebook page, we can't see us, but they can.
But they can see us.
They can see us.
You know, I'm gonna tell you a crazy story.
Okay.
You know, when I was a kid, I always wondered, why can't I see my face? I was a little kid. I'd be like,
worried you're a vampire or something.
I was like, how come I can look in the mirror and see me, but then why can't I look in the? I don't know. That was a crazy elementary school kid. Wonder why. I was like, okay, I can see myself in the mirror, but I can't see my face. But my mama said, well, unless you wanted me to take your eyes out, that's the only way you're going to see yourself. And she said, I really don't want to have to take your eyes out again. I said, yeah, not again. I had eye surgery when I was 8. And so they were like, we're going to have to take your eyes out. I'm like,
what?
I told my mom, I
don't want to go to sleep now.
I was like, no. My mom was like, are you not tired of running in the walls? I was like, yes. She said, then you need to have this surgery.
Yep.
So Dr. Dietz, I know he's probably passed now, but Dr. Dietz did my first eye surgery when I was 8, because, man, I would tear a wall up. Bam! I'm like, oh. I'd be like, what the? I'm like, I just knew I was going to go through that opening right there.
Yeah.
sure enough, I would end up kablam right there hitting the light switch, like. And so my mom was like, eye surgery. First we're gonna go to the eye doctor to see what the issue is. Then we're gonna go from there, and then they were like, eye surgery it is, and this was like what 1978 because I was 1978. Yeah. So yeah, and then when I had the eye surgery, even now if I go swimming, my eyes get like bloodshot red.
Oh yeah,
because of the surgery and because of So.
The body is not meant to be cut open or into it's any of that stuff.
It's not. It just like it's crazy thing about like okay, I had foot surgery in 2012, and just the trauma from just my toes being cut on.
Yeah,
my left ankle it'll swell now.
Ugh.
But it doesn't not painful or anything. Yeah, it just just swells. But yeah, so I had that.
You ever watch surgeries on YouTube?
Oh yeah, I watched my foot surgery.
Did you watch your own foot surgery?
No, I watched a surgery that was.
I was gonna say I couldn't do that.
I would have watched mine too.
Oh no.
Yeah, so I watched the surgery that was gonna be just like mine because for people in my toes, I have metal metal for my toes because I had hammer toes where your toes kind of bent up like that. Where my toes will always be straight now, no matter. So there's like an issue. They had to go in, split it.
No.
Drill into the bone.
No.
And then open it up and then put that bone, the metal composite in there, and stitch it back up. But she had the Dr. Shuff. She had to drill and open it up, and she said you're so bad. She had to go on the backside.
Yeah.
And cut the tendon.
Oh.
To release. So it released because it was so she had to.
Yeah.
So but you know what though? But I was getting mad because I couldn't wear my golf shoes.
Ooh. And that's bad.
And because they were hidden on the inside of my golf shoes.
Yeah.
I was like, oh, we can't have this. No, buddy.
But yeah, you go watch them videos on YouTube of people having surgery and the things they do to your body. It's like. I mean, the way they have to wrench on it, like when they're cutting ribs, when they're going into the chest for heart surgery. I've seen them replace a heart. That was traumatic.
Have you seen a hip surgery?
Yes.
Oh,
yes.
And that's wild.
Oh, I know the drilling. It's horrible.
And they like have to like get on top of the table sometimes.
Yeah.
And like bam, bam,
bam. Yes, they're hammering away and you see chunks coming off.
Yeah.
That's why I'm going, how do you wake up not screaming in pain? I know they got you doped up.
They dope them up pretty good because like I said, at the rehab hospital, we get hips and knees. Excuse me. We get hips and knees and stuff like that people.
Yeah.
And so, and the crazy thing about it is some of them have like an incision that's maybe they may have two incisions that's this big. Sometimes, depending on the severity of whether they whatever happened, they may have an incision that is like maybe from here to here.
Oh man!
And like I said, if you've gone online and you've seen hip surgeries, you know what's going. You know what they had to go through. And some people they're like, oh, I don't want to know.
It's amazing how fast people recover and get out of the hospital now.
And some people recover pretty fast though. And I try to tell the patients. It's mental. If your mental mind is not in it, your body just going to be it's not going to be. It's
amazing what the mind can do.
The mind can do. So yeah.
All right, you know what? Let's take a break. When we come back, we'll start getting into stuff again.
Mm-hmm.
But I kind of got lost on it because we got a little slow start here. We got some music and so I'm not sure where our time is at, and I don't want to go over on paying our bills.
Nope.
So we're going to go to commercial. We come back. We'll chat up some more with y'all. Thanks for tuning in to Crossover Nights on Crossover Radio. What were we going to say?
Oh, no, that was...
All right, we'll be right back.
Hey, this is John Chris. Hey, this is John Muskillet.
What's going on, y'all? It's Dylan Chase and DJ Squared.
Hey, it's Carrie Dove, and you're listening to Crossover Radio.
What's going on? It's your boy KB. You are listening to Radio with a Purpose.
Hey, guys, it's Big J Mills. As wedding season approaches, you want to make sure that everything for your special day is perfect. Music is no exception. Well, that's where BTP Productions comes in. With over 25 years in the DJ business, BTP knows how to make a special day a memorable one. From lighting and sound packages to karaoke, BTP has you covered. And right now, to all of our crossover radio listeners, when you call 405-609-9980 and let us know that you heard this ad, we're going to knock $150 off your package price. So give us a call today at 405-609-9980 to book your event. Once again, that's 405-609-9980. Or check us out on Facebook at BTP Productions. The right music plus the right DJ equals BTP Productions.
Crossover Radio is the best station I have ever listened to, even over other Christian stations. They are such a blessing. God uses this radio station that God started through the DJs and everyone on there to bless us and to show us Him.
You know, sometimes in life, you just need your IQ level to shrink down to about the size of your shoe.
And that's where we come into play every Wednesday from 9 to 11 on the Dadcast.
Absolutely. You can catch us right here on Crossover Radio, the Crossover Radio app, the TuneIn Radio Network, and Facebook.com/The Crossover Radio.
And every so often on the 10 o'clock news.
Yeah, we won't talk about that. Stop stealing Ford trucks. That was you, right?
Yeah, that was me. I'm sorry.
Catch the Dadcast every Wednesday, Crossover Radio.
And welcome back to Crossover Nights on Crossover Radio. Hope you guys are having a good evening wherever you are in the Oklahoma City Metroplex and around the world.
In Ohio.
In Ohio.
We got some Ohio listeners. We got some Texas.
We got
some requests for some beatboxing.
Oh, really?
Yeah. DLC wants to hear that. Who is it that I used to go boom?
Was that Bismarcky?
Yes, Bismarcky. That's right.
Bismarcky.
Yes.
Man.
Oh, baby, you
got what I need. You say he's just a friend.
That was a great song. That was a great song.
Oh man.
So,
but
we were talking during the break about golf. Have you been out yet? Did you get out on the course?
Not recently. I
have not been out at all yet. I've got to get out.
But I'm going to get out here in a couple of weeks.
Yeah.
I'm going to get out. Yeah. And
I'm hoping to get maybe the Topgolf and at least hit something. Have you ever been there?
You know what? I have not been to Topgolf.
It's pretty fun.
Is it?
Yeah.
I keep everybody like, Duran, you got to go to Topgolf. You got to go to Topgolf. I'm like, all right. I'll go eventually. I just, yeah, I'm just more of a...
I'd rather play 18 holes, don't get me wrong.
Yeah.
But I don't mind, like, my family's not golfers, but my boys love going out to Topgolf.
Do they?
Sit down, you got some food, you got some soda.
I heard about the food and stuff.
Oh, yeah. It's like going to a bowling rink. Is that a bowling
rink?
Yeah, a bowling rink. Like going to a bowling
alley.
Bowling alley, thank you. It's like going to a bowling alley, but you're hitting golf balls. It's got seats and a table where you can sit and eat. And
I've gone on their website and I've seen that stuff. And
what's up, Brad?
But I've been with I don't know if I'm gonna. We'll have to see. I'm
gonna get out sometime. Thank you, DLC. He said, Allie.
So what's this right here?
This is This Day in History.
Oh, I got something to say.
I'm trying to save me a little time instead of typing.
I got something that's going to blow everybody's socks off.
Okay.
For weird news, but we'll get to that later, though. Yes. As far as golf, they're playing at Shinnecock. I think it's in New York. I guess up in the Hamptons, which I would probably never even have.
Nope.
I don't have a desire to. I'd rather this. Number one, I hear some.
New York is pretty, though.
I know New York is pretty. I would like to maybe one time New York City.
Oh, no.
One time.
And
that'll be it for me. Other than that,
that'd be a good idea.
One time to go to New York City. there are quite a few places in the U.S. that I want to go to that, for me, have historical significance. So, but New York would be one of them. I'd like to go to New Orleans because they have the World War II. I think it's the National World War II. They have a World War II museum in New Orleans. They have one here too, but it's like it's on I-35. I don't think it's like off the beaten path or whatever. So, but
Are you talking about the what's it called? It's out there by the zoo.
no, I've been to that one.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
the girls we've been. That's the 45th Infantry
Yes,
Museum.
yes, thank you.
Yeah, the girls we've been to that. We've got
My
that.
kid had his senior pictures taken there.
Oh, really?
Yeah, that's pretty cool.
Yeah, we've been there. We took a bunch of pictures inside, and and then we got to the Holocaust section.
Mm-hmm.
And my oldest one, I said, "Do you know what this is about?" She said, "Oh, I understand."
Mm-hmm.
I said, "Okay." And she said, "We talked about it in school." And she said, "You being my dad, I said, "Yeah." I said, "But she said, yeah." She said, "It was, for somebody just being who they are, you're getting persecuted and blamed for somebody else's." I said, "That's basically what it was." I said, Hitler and his boys wanted to say all the things that were happening to Germany were because of the Jews, and that was totally wrong. So anyway,
Man, we're getting some suggestions for live remotes.
really, is food involved?
Well, I'm always for food.
I saw those fries that you.
Yeah.
And the crazy that
My buddy's on here. That's his food truck.
Can
man.
he? You know what? Listen, we're here till 9:00. Okay.
He's throwing it out there.
Okay. I don't want no burger. Now, if you could bring me a burger with no meat, some onions.
How do you do a burger with no meat?
Oh, it's just a bun and some condiments, and it's good. Throw some cheese on it, some onions, some mayo, and I'm happy.
Well, if it can be cooked, he can cook it.
Well, if he can bring it between now and 9:00, and them fries look delicious too. I was like,
They were. It was a good meal.
So when I saw your fries, I
Yeah.
was at the hospital that day. I was like, it made me want some fries. I was like, oh, I want some.
So the Flavor Train, they've got this. If you look them up on Facebook, Flavor Train they were on Facebook. I think they're on Instagram. They're on Twitter. Look up the pictures of their food and their menu. They got and they introduced some new sandwiches. I didn't have one of them. I just had a burger. But like he had these fries one time. I went up. He was out of my job. He's like, "Hey, try these fries." It had like an egg on it. It had like green onion. It had cheese. I think there was steak on it. Oh man, it had everything, and it was delicious. It was just a big old heaping thing of fries, just stuff piled
See, I
on
don't
it.
even want the steak with everything else. That sounds good.
He said, "Come out and meet me at the Maine in Yukon tomorrow night from 6 to 10. They got you."
I'll be at work.
I'll be doing a remote.
You come to Mercy Hospital tomorrow night at 4300 Memorial.
If you go to his Facebook page, every week he announces where he's going to be at all week, so you can find him.
I'm gonna have to find because I saw those fries.
Rick and Robin, man, they tear it up. I'm telling you.
Those fries look good. So when I got home, I threw some cheese. I threw some cheese on. Threw some Mexican cheese on my fries, and they were good. But I was thinking, oh, I bet you those fries. I was thinking, I bet you those fries that Nathan got taste delicious.
They hit the spot.
They hit the spot. I knew. I'm gonna say this. I'll get off this. But when I used to work in Integris Mental Health, and we would have like burgers for dinner, then they would tell me, "It's a dream." You know what? We have never seen anybody that can doctor up a bun and make it look delicious. Nobody than you.
Just some bread, some lettuce.
Oh no lettuce.
What?
No lettuce.
You don't do any of that? No tomato? No nothing?
No tomatoes. I do.
So you just take the bread.
I just want very little lettuce, very minimal amount of lettuce. So for me, if I'm going to make for me with no meat, it's going to be a toasted bun, mayo on both sides, cheese, onion, and I'm good. And it would, yeah. So,
Nice.
But that's what works for me. It ain't for everybody. Okay. So,
Hey, whatever makes you happy.
Oh yeah.
Shelley Jones said, New York would be fun. Nolans in the winter, too hot any other time. Louisiana does get a little
Does it?
get a little humid. Get a little humid.
I can, I'm not trying to run a marathon while I'm there. Okay, I just want to go see some sights and some exhibits and stuff like that. Yeah.
That would be good.
So I've been in the World War I Memorial in Kansas City.
Yeah.
When I was about 18, 19. I've been all the way up to the top of it to where a helicopter was up in the air and we were just like this.
Nice.
Yeah. People are like, aren't you scared? I said, oh no.
What's the big museum in DC?
Smithsonian?
Yes, I would love to go to that
Me
one.
too. Oh yeah, I would love to go through the whole Smithsonian, J. Edgar Hoover Museum.
Yeah.
I would love to see all those.
Yeah.
And I would also like to walk through Arlington. People don't know that Arlington belonged to the Confederates, and then the Unions came in and they were like, "Get out of here," because they needed to bury their dead, and if I'm thinking correctly, I think the Arlington was owned by the Confederates, and the Union came in and took it over, and it's been with the Union ever since. So basically, take it over, get out of here. You remember that one video game growing up, the Mortal Kombat?
I remember Mortal Kombat.
Get over here!
They made a cheesy movie out of it and everything.
I know, it wasn't too bad. It
was cheesy. It was an 80s movie. I think that's when it was.
I know I'm probably going way off on. I didn't know that Agatha Christie was like more books than the Bible, than anybody in like.
What?
Agatha Christie? Yeah. Other than the Bible.
Oh, okay.
And something else. But Agatha Christie more than any author in history. Any author in
that's a lot.
History. I watched her documentary the other day on Amazon Prime. I was like, and her, Perot, the little guy with the mustache, and
yeah.
He was
finish him.
Yeah, he was on there. So yeah, but it was pretty cool though. So anyway, I get to going on a tangent. I just so
we can do that. There's no real
So
certain way that we have to go on this show.
No,
so
there's not. No,
we can take it anywhere we want.
I watched Agatha Christie's documentary.
Yeah,
I watched watching a new British show called Mr. Wishers. He's a private investigator in England. Oh, he's good.
I like a lot of those British shows.
He is good.
Okay, so you finally got me hooked on The Crown. My wife started watching it, and I sat down. Yes, man, just the historical stuff of it. I didn't realize that she was so.
Oh, she was a beast.
Yeah,
she didn't play.
Yeah, I mean, she was locked in.
She told her sister, "I am the queen."
Yeah.
Now you want to marry this guy, whatever.
Yeah.
But you cannot have my blessing.
Yeah, to see the backstory on the royal family and stuff and Philip and.
Oh yeah, Philip.
Yeah, he was
shady.
Yeah.
Philip was shady, y'all.
He was a player. that club you were going to, Philip, was not a good place.
It was not a good place. And then it's like he went to what season are you from? You in the second season?
I believe we're on the second season now. Yes.
So you know about so then it's like, dude. You just ain't some everyday average guy. You just can't. You can't be going out in the daytime trying to do dirt. Okay, I'm just saying.
Yep.
You out here in the daytime having people dropping you off at somebody's house. Next thing you know, I don't even know if you even got to this part. They end up dead or something. Have you got to that? Philip.
No, I don't think I've gotten to that part.
Okay,
yet.
So yeah, but. Yeah, you can't just be all willy-nilly like you a Joe Schmo on the street. People know who you are.
Yep. And that was the funny thing too. When she first took the crown, it amazed me at how little people knew who they were.
Nobody knew who they were. Because her dad was like, You go do this.
Yep.
I got this.
Yep.
But then Dad got sick, and then he kept chain smoking, and then he got sick, and so, there was like, and you know it's different. You know it was different because when we die, are we going straight to the funeral home?
Yeah.
The funeral home came to him.
Yep.
The funeral came like
they didn't lift a finger.
They didn't lift a finger.
Yeah.
The funeral home came to him. They embalmed him in his bed. They did everything. Dressed him. I was like, what the? But her dad told Philip, your job is her.
Yeah.
That is your job.
Yep.
You don't have to worry about nothing else. That's to make sure that she is happy on every front.
Yep.
That is your job. And it seemed like it took him
a while to clue into that.
To clue into that. Like, dude, this all you got to do is love this woman, be good to this woman. She already a queen, so you're gonna treat. She don't. But all you gotta do is be good to her.
Yep.
What more do you? If you knew you couldn't handle that responsibility of what it takes to be a husband,
you shouldn't have gotten into it.
You shouldn't have gotten into it. Trust me.
Yeah, he was kind of selfish.
Yeah.
It was. Yeah. So we're getting off on a huge tangent on this, but yeah, it's like a soap opera. It was pretty amazing.
So for you guys out there that like history, especially British history, and about the crown, and about who she is, about who her dad was, about the King's Speech, and
that was a good movie.
Good movie. It's on Netflix now too.
Yep,
just in case.
I saw it.
Okay. So for you guys out there that want to know about how, whether it be Winston Churchill, whether it be Neville Chamberlain, whether it be her mom and George's mom and just the whole shebang. If you want to see some good history, the people that are putting on the crown have done, in my personal opinion, have done an excellent job. And you're learning the backstories also of what it takes to, or what, because a lot of people don't know a lot of the stuff that they didn't know. Everybody see, yeah. And so now they're about to switch and put the new queen is about to be, she's a new queen coming in. So,
well, let's take another break, pay some bills, and when we get back, we'll get into some of this day in history since we're on the subject.
Yeah.
Sound good?
Yep.
All right, you've been listening to Crossover Radio, Crossover Nights. It's Duran and Nate. We'll be right back.
New Covenant Fellowship is a fresh expression of the Church of Jesus Christ right here in Bethany. We are the proud home of Crossover Radio, located at 6736 Northwest 39th Expressway. We meet on Sunday mornings at 10:45 a.m. for community worship celebration, and on Wednesday nights at 7 o'clock p.m. for fellowship and Bible studies for all ages. We are a church where you can belong even while you're still becoming who you were created to be in Jesus Christ. You can find out more about our church by visiting newcovenantokc.org or find us on Facebook. And if you can't join us in person, you can join us right here every Sunday morning at 10:45 a.m. on Crossover Radio.
Are you a local business or ministry? Are you looking to advertise on a station that's passionate about your community and safe for the whole family? Crossover Radio is currently seeking like-minded partners to help support their cause while we support yours. From commercial packages, show branding, and live remotes, we have what your business needs to get to the next level. Our mission is to bring impacting content through a Christian worldview, and we need your support. All donations made to Crossover Radio are 100% tax deductible, so why wait? Call us today at 405-494-0234. Again, that number is 405-494-0234. Crossover Radio. Radio with a purpose.
Hi, this is Kelly, and I'm the Creative Director at West Metro Community Church. At West Metro, we hold strong to our core values of Jesus, mercy, family, and authenticity. I would like to personally invite you to join us at West Metro this Sunday morning at 10:45 for worship. You can get more information about us on our website at westmetro.org or find us on Facebook. We are located at 601 West Main Street in Yukon. Come join us and I'll save you a seat.
And welcome back to Crossover Night.
What?
You are here with Duran and MC Nathan Munn back from his vacation.
Yeah.
Did you get a tan?
No, I did get some sunburn.
I thought you was gonna come back and we'd be twins.
So we got a boat. So the day before we went hiking, and we were kind of worn out from that.
Yeah.
So the next day, we're like, let's just go out to the lake. So we got a boat, got a pontoon boat, rented one, and went out on the lake for 3 hours. And here I am. I'm underneath the canopy driving most of the time. I'd get out and swim and get back on. I didn't think much of it.
Yeah.
And all of a sudden, my back starts
getting low.
I'm smelling bacon.
Ooh.
My wife's like, you should probably put some sunscreen on. And so you can see where I smeared it on my sunburn. There's finger marks and stuff.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah, I was a little late on it, but it wasn't too bad.
I didn't. All my life,
yeah,
I had never swam in a lake.
Really?
Never. And then when we lived in Springfield, my friend Terry, we were dating at the time, and so a friend of hers that she was going to school with, they had a nice yacht.
Yeah.
It was sweet. I mean, the kind that you sleep on. It got the whole.
Wow.
It's got the deck that drops off and goes to. And it
wow.
Was, it was nice. It was nice. So they were like, "Aren't you getting in the water?" I'm like, "Oh, this is a lake. I'm not getting in this lake." They're like, "Duran, come on." I was like, "No."
That's how I am with the ocean.
I was like, "All right, man. All right." So I jumped in. And I was like, "Oh, I like this," but I didn't like stuff nibbling at my feet. They said, "Well, you had to buy some shoes, like water shoes." I said, "They don't sell water shoes in the size 17.
Not that size."
Sorry,
they call them flippers.
Flippers. Yeah. So, but yeah, once I get in the lake, I was like, you know what? I like this.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then I think Kaylee she would get in, but I have her in the life vest and stuff. But Creasy was swimming at the time with her nanny, paid for her to learn how to swim, so she was swimming at the time. So yeah. But I didn't really mess with lakes though. It was all about swimming pools, and it wasn't or above ground pools.
It's amazing the number of people that don't know how to swim.
You're right though.
When I went through boot camp, some of the stuff we had to do swim qual.
Yeah,
and it's not just getting in there and just swimming like you're swimming at the Y. I mean, you've got a full rucksack on and rifle and flak vest and all this stuff, and you got to jump off like a 10-foot tower into the water and then show that you can float for so long. There were people just tweaking out that had never been in water their whole lives. They're like, "What do you mean we got to get in the water?" Well, we're Marines.
We're Marines.
That's you live on the ocean, son. I mean,
they don't understand the history of who the Marines are.
I guess not. So it was, some of us those of us that qualified real fast, just got to sit for like 3 more days on the benches and watch people just scramble, and they'd dive in and pull them out and yell at them and pull them up there and make them do it again. They were pushing people off and everything. It was hilarious.
My youngest one, I taught her how to swim. When we lived in Springfield in our pool, I'd have her swim back and forth in the 3 feet, just getting comfortable with the water, and I have her going back and forth, and then she got to the point where she was like, "Okay, what's next?" I was like,
"Deep in."
I said, "You want to go to the 5 feet?" She was like, "Okay." So she would go to the 5 feet, and she swim back and forth, and she got comfortable with the water, and she would see me and her sister out there. She would be like, "I don't want to be here by myself."
Yeah.
And I said, "Okay, but bring it on then." I said, so next thing you know, she was like, "I'm swimming." I was like, "Yep." I said, "Yeah." I said, "But you're still not, I said, so she didn't get really, really good until we moved here and we started going to whitewater.
Yeah.
And she would see Creasy and I.
Yeah.
In the wave pool, so I was like, when I hear the music, I'm like, well, you need to go back up top. You need to go back up top because she was like, when am I going to get better? I said, you have to practice. I said, when the waves hit, you're gonna have to fight it. You have to fight through it. And so finally, she eventually she did, and I didn't have to be like, you got to go back up the top anymore. So now
that need to participate
Yeah.
is a motivator.
Oh yeah. So she was like, now she's swimming all the time. And
I think that's the tough thing to get over is when you first start learning to swim is that if you can swim in 1 foot or 3 feet of water, you can swim in 1,000 feet of water.
Yeah. I mean,
the point is to stay afloat.
To stay afloat. And, I didn't learn, I can never backstroke.
Yeah.
And so I was in Kansas City. Special Olympics put on a sports camp at the University of Kansas. So you do a bunch of different events. You had to learn how to do softball. There's all kinds of different stuff. So
yeah.
And they were like, "Oh, you're gonna learn how to backstroke." I'm like, "What?" I said, "Look at this body. Look at the back of my body." I said, "Do you see what my mama left me?" So. And the guy was like, he said, "Listen, you can learn how to backstroke." I was like, "Oh man, okay." So they're holding me up, and I'm like doing this, and next thing you know, my eyes are closed. I'm like, and then I'm like going. All of a sudden, open my eyes. I'm just like,
there's nobody there.
Nobody's there. He's like, "Don't stop. Just keep going. Just keep going. Just keep going. Just keep." So I learned how to swim in the University of Kansas. Their big pool there, and I learned how to backstroke. And,
cool.
So that was pretty. But my grandparents used to live in a little town called Mitchellville, Arkansas, and my grandmother, they had like a center where it was like a community center, and so every summer she knew all her grandkids were going to come down, so she would pay for us to go to the community center and just do stuff there. So I saw other kids swimming.
Yeah.
I'm thinking, I want to swim too.
Yep.
So I was like, you know what? That looks kind of easy. I jumped in. Bloop, 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 bloop. Next thing you know, I'm like, and so somebody saved me. I can't remember who it was, and they were like, "What did you do?" I was like, "I saw other people swimming that look easy."
I thought you just jumped in and did it.
I just jumped in, and next thing you know, all this body was just going bloop 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 to the bottom, bloop, bloop, and there was no stopping it. It was just going right till somebody grabbed me and pulled me up, and
all you gotta do is hold your breath. And you'll rise to the top.
Really?
For the most part, yeah.
For the most part, yeah. See, now, yeah. So.
Okay, how about some this day in history?
Okay.
I got some birthdays.
You got birthdays? Okay, then when you do yours, I got sports.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm not going to go too far back because you start getting back too far. But there is one in 1811.
I'm going way back. I'm going back to 1870.
Ooh, I got 1811.
I'm going 1870 coming forward to 1926.
How about 1811, Harriet Beecher Stowe,
Ooh.
author of Uncle Tom's Cabin.
Yeah.
Born in Litchfield, Connecticut.
Man.
She was 85. She made it to 85. That's pretty old for back then.
I was about to say
yeah.
That is, yeah. Because the average age then was maybe probably what, 60s or 70s.
Maybe.
Yeah.
Let's see who else we got here. Some of these names are, wow. Okay, hear about this. 1864, Alois Alzheimer in Markbreit. Is that how you say it? Markbreit, Bavaria. He's a German psychiatrist and neuropathologist.
Mm-hmm.
Alzheimer's disease is named after him.
Oh, is it really?
Yes. Who else we got here? I don't know who that is. Nobody would know who that
John
is.
McCormick. Was that?
Where?
I thought you.
An Irish U.S. singer? Do you know who that is?
No.
1884? Okay. Me either.
Yeah.
Try and jump up some. When would we start knowing people? I mean, you may know some of these names.
Yeah.
Man, there's a lot of people born today.
Man.
A lot of people born today. Mm-hmm. Okay. Che Guevara.
I like to have me some fried chicken.
1928. Ernesto Che Guevara, Argentinian Marxist revolutionary from the Cuban Revolution.
Oh. I wonder did he know Fidel, possibly.
Fidel. They smoked cigars together.
Mm-hmm. And made taco sandwiches.
Tacos. Okay. Oh, well, how about that?
How about that?
It is the president's birthday. Donald Trump. It is his birthday
It's
today.
his birthday today.
I think there was one more that was everybody knew. Oh, you're killing me. Come on.
Man.
I can't believe there was this many people born today.
Oh, no, right?
Oh, Steffi Graf.
Steffi Graf.
1960 died. Steffi Graf. She's Joyman. Didn't she marry
Pete Sampras? No.
Andre Agassi.
She did, but then are they still married?
I don't know if they're still together or not.
I remember when Andre first came out, I had a pair of his Nikes with the paint and all that. Yeah, Andre was
all that hair.
Now
he's bald.
He's bald, yeah.
You know, one of the funny things, speaking of shoes, the shoes I had, Bruce Jenner's.
I didn't even know Bruce Jenner even had
He did. It was after his decathlon. Mm-hmm. They were these blue, like, suede shoes with gold lining. And they had the fake little gold medal on there.
Yeah.
I remember owning those.
Huh. Man.
Hey, Trevor. Hello. Thanks. Trevor says, hey, guys, love the show.
Thank you.
Thank you, sir.
Keep tuning in.
We love you, Trevor. In a totally plutonic way.
Where's Trevor from?
I don't know, Trevor. Where are you from, Trevor?
Where are you from?
Give us the insight. Yeah, so those are some birthdays from today. Did you say you had some sports?
Yeah.
Sports!
With today being the first day of the U.S. Open.
So
we're going to start at 1870. We're going to go all the way to 1926, and that'll be it. So
okay.
All-Pro Cincinnati Red Stockings suffer first loss in 130 games.
The Red Stockings.
Red Stockings. I'm assuming that's baseball.
Yes.
Okay. Red Stockings. 1880, the 14th Belmont L. Hughes aborted Gradina wins in 2.47 seconds. 2 minutes and
horse racing.
2 minutes and 47 seconds. 1901, the first golf championship was played.
Nice.
Okay. 1913, the 27th U.S. National Championship, Marion Brownie beats Dorothy Green. This is tennis, 6-2, 7-5, and so yeah, that's pretty cool to know too. 1922.
Yes.
The 5th PGA Championship, Gene Sarazen at the Oakmont Country Club in Oakmont, Pennsylvania. 1922, Charles Hoffner wins the PGA Golf Tournament. 1924, Test cricket debuts at Herbert Sutcliffe's and Maurice Tate's versus South Africa.
Cricket.
And in 1926, the 31st Men's French Championship, Henry Cochet beats Rene Lacroix 6-2, 6-4, 6-3. And that is your day in sports.
Good show, sir.
You know what? Hold on a minute. Let's go real quick. Let me see. Our weddings in sports. Oh. Country singer Sarah Evans, 37, weds former University of Alabama quarterback Jay Baker in Franklin, Tennessee.
I know who Sarah Evans is. I don't know who that is. I don't know who that singer is.
Divorces in sports. 1960, actress Lorraine Day, 39, divorces manager Leo DeRocher, 53, due to incompatibility after 12 years of marriage. 2012, New Orleans Saints coach Sean Payton, 48, divorces Beth Shunay due to conflict of personalities after 20 years of marriage. Wow. So that is your day in sports, June 14th, 2018. So, man,
that's a lot.
I like rugby, and on Amazon there's the All Blacks.
Yeah.
Man,
I like their, what are they, the haka they do before?
Yeah. I look at them, I'd be like, listen, you know what? Y'all go ahead and do the haka or whatever it is. I just want to just play rugby. And I watched them, and I'm like, that's way tougher than our
than regular football.
Yeah.
American football.
American football.
American.
It is way tougher. I don't care what anybody says. I wish I could play rugby, but I can't. I shall not divulge why, but I can't play rugby. But if I could, I most definitely would play rugby. They are, and then I was wondering, how much do rugby players get paid?
I don't know. Probably not a lot.
I saw some.
I mean, the highest paid athletes are usually soccer players. Those guys make some cash.
But I mean, I'm looking at everything that is Adidas. Everything is paid for. I mean, it's like,
oh yeah,
nothing.
It's a sponsorship. Yeah, there's no doubt.
There's no.
That's where I see football going eventually. American football is them having like NASCAR. They have sponsors all over their uniforms.
Like some NBA players too, though.
Yeah, that's where I see it going. But so sports. What do you?
I don't think so, though.
You don't think so? I think. It's
it's
all about money, man.
I know, but the NFL already
all about the money.
They make enough money just by being who they are without. And I mean,
but that's going to run out eventually.
Individual teams capitalize on just who they are, I guess.
Yeah.
But like you said, you never know. It's because like.
No, I bet nobody would have expected the ratings dip they've had the last couple of years.
No.
So.
And I will get to that in a minute, but I just never. You're right though, but with everything that's been going on, it just amazes me that the ratings have dipped, and but some people just rather. Me personally, keep the players in the locker room until after the national anthem.
Yeah.
Just keep them in the locker room. And it used to be that way.
Yeah, it was until the Iraq War. Yeah. I think is when they really started.
And then the DOD started
paying.
Yeah, the DOD was like, start paying to advertise, whether it's on NASCAR, whether it's NFL, most definitely like the NHRA. Mm-hmm. They have the U.S. Army has a drag race. Yeah.
You know, they say I've read athletes that have said, don't tell us not to get involved in politics and stuff like that. We're not just athletes. Well, that's why I watch sports.
Yeah.
I don't watch sports for your political view, or I don't watch sports for your your personal life. I don't want to know about that stuff. I watch sports because I enjoy the competition.
Yeah.
And when something gets interfered with that, whether it be something the players do or the owners do or the stadium, whatever it is, something that interferes with the entertainment factor of it, that's what turns me off to it.
Yeah.
So I'm, it's not about taking sides for me. I'm not taking sides on the athletes or the owners or what to kneel or not to kneel. I have my opinions, but that's here or neither.
But when I watch sports, I want to just watch.
Yeah, I do. That's why I tune in, because I want to watch you play.
Yeah.
I don't want to watch controversy.
Yeah.
It just takes it away. So if you can just go out there and do your thing, do it. If you can't, hey, I respect that. You do what you got to do, but you're losing me.
Yeah. It's like you have the opportunity when you're away from football to protest however you
guarantee you.
In this market, the way the media is today, whether you kneel on the sideline at an NFL game, or especially if you're a prominent player, you're going to get the publicity that you want.
Yeah. All you have, like, if, for instance, Tom Brady wants to say something, all he's got to do is tell his
PR person.
Yeah. Hey, I want a news conference, and I guarantee you everybody and their mother's going to be there.
Going to be there. Yeah.
So that you're right. If you're a prominent enough player, all you got to do is tell them you want it, and people are going to listen.
Oh,
so.
Yeah.
Yeah, but whatever.
But
you said you're looking forward to college football.
I am looking forward to college football.
Yeah.
NFL does not. I like it. but it doesn't. It doesn't make me want to get up early on a Sunday morning.
Oh yeah, there's nothing like college.
There's nothing like college football. Whether even if my Jayhawks, we may have a losing season, but I still want to root for them. I still want to, because they're playing with that passion that some of them may not play on Sundays.
Yeah, exactly.
Some of them may not play on Sundays.
A lot of them, they know this is it for them.
This is it for them.
Yeah.
And so they play with that passion, that drive, and it's no longer, if I'm not gonna get my $10 or $15 million, I'm gonna hold out.
Yep.
So, yeah. But I'm most definitely ready for a college football season.
Yep.
Too.
We're not that far out.
I know. I'm just like, oh my God, let's go.
Well, let's take a quick break. We come back. We'll get into some other stuff. We'll talk about some more sports. Sports. We'll talk about some TV. We like TV. We really haven't talked about food yet. I mean, well, I guess we did. We did talk about food, but we'll talk about some more.
Oh yeah.
I had some good food. So we'll chat. We'll be back. Crossover Nights on Crossover Radio. And I've got some stuff to tell you about that's happening this weekend as well. So stay tuned.
Ooh.
We'll be right back.
Hey guys, it's Jay Mills.
And Coach Coleman.
Hey, don't forget to check me out every Tuesday night, 7 to 9 p.m. right here on the Crossover for Freestyle.
And then I'm also live every single weekday from 9 a.m. to 10 a.m. on The Brunch Rush. Crossover Radio.
Radio with a purpose.
Razorback Lawn and Tree Care has you covered for all of your outdoor needs. We offer affordable landscaping, tree trimming and removal, as well as regular lawn care. Call us today at 405-202-5140 and let us help you go hog wild over your yard. Man, I tell you what, I was hanging out with Robbie Allen today, and he ran out of Grounds for Compassion coffee. Robbie, what was it like to run out of Grounds for Compassion?
That was the most humiliating experience of my life.
And Robbie, with Grounds for Compassion, we feel it's probably the best coffee in the world, wouldn't you say?
Very impressive.
You mean in the world, right?
Yes, sir.
And when other people tell you that Grounds for Compassion isn't as good as their coffee, what do you tell them?
Beg pardon?
So it sounds to me like you're going to need a little bit more Grounds for Compassion since you ran out there, Robbie.
Don't we all?
So if you want to order any Grounds for Compassion coffee, check them out at G4C.coffee. That's G4C.coffee. Hey, Robbie, shouldn't you be writing this down?
Photographic memory.
Well, that's good to know, Robbie. Hey, I tell you what, check out Grounds for Compassion. Again, that website, G4C.coffee. Grounds for Compassion. Coffee with conviction.
Prepare for launch in 3, 2, 1.
Yeah. Here we go. So, DLC reminded me it's somebody's birthday today. Somebody's birthday that we forgot. Ooh. And I don't know why it wasn't on this day in history because it's a famous birthday.
Who it is?
Debbie.
Oh, it's Debbie's birthday today?
Yes.
Is it really?
Yes.
So, Debbie, what are you doing today? We know you're listening.
I remember, and the funny thing is, I wished her happy birthday on Facebook. It didn't click when I was looking at
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Debbie. Happy birthday to you.
Debbie, faithful listener.
Yep.
Big part of Crossover Radio. Debbie and David.
Yeah.
Always know they're listening.
Always know they're listening, whether morning, evening, afternoon, something.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
That made him happy.
Mm-hmm.
Oh goodness, man! This has been a. I know. I just got back from vacation, but it seems like everything has been super busy. Super busy, and you got all this stuff going on.
I know. It's I've called like apartment complexes and stuff.
Yeah.
And they're like, we won't know anything till like the 1st of July. I'm like, oh.
I kind of need to know before that.
I'm like, okay, and so you're trying to narrow it down because you're like, I it's like, if I'm gonna be, there are certain things that I want.
Mm-hmm.
Like I would like to live somewhere that has a pool, Mm-hmm. There's one place that I saw that has 2 pools, one inside, one outside.
Ooh.
I know, right?
Talking.
I was like, ooh, man.
All you need is a hot tub.
All I need is a hot tub to go, and that would be great. But you look at the different amenities in one place. They go, they start at from $425 to $600 a month.
Mm-hmm.
It depends on the size of the unit and all this stuff. So I'm just like, I just want to be done.
I imagine.
Just want to be done. So
if you can get you a pool, you're looking pretty good right there. That's pretty nice.
Yeah, that's gonna be pretty nice.
I wouldn't mind going back into a nice set of apartments maybe once the family. No, I want a house, but that's because it's my wife and I.
Yeah.
I don't know. If you get one of them like really nice apartments, but the problem is those are super expensive.
I mean, but you think? I mean, I don't know what the house payment is, but depending on what you're paying for a house payment or something like that. And if you're at the phase in your life where you really don't cut any grass, you don't want to do any of that.
Oh, I'm all for not cutting grass.
That's no cutting of the grass and all that kind of stuff. And you just.
Oh, it's definitely got its privileges. There's no doubt about that.
Everything has this. And then I was thinking, you know what? I'll just buy a house.
Mm-hmm.
But then I was like, nope, I don't want to buy a house either. So I said, I'll just stick with the apartment. But I had looked when I had found one too. It had everything I wanted except for a pool. But I was like, but the backyard is big enough to where I could put in an above ground pool if I wanted to. But I was just like,
you'll find something.
And it was like right in my price. I think the house was like $75,000, and I was like, I could.
You could work with that.
I could work with that. So, because that $75,000 and what I would put down, it wouldn't be. Wouldn't be too.
Be nice payments.
It'd be nice, comfortable payment. But I was like, then I have to cut grass, and I was like, no, never mind, forget it. I'm good. I'll just get an apartment.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Nothing wrong with that.
Nothing wrong with that.
Well, good luck. I hope you find something. I mean, it'll open up.
Oh yeah, it will. And the crazy thing about it that I knew, I was like, as God was like, I said, change is something I don't like.
Mm-hmm.
I said, so can you just please not? Hopefully, I don't have to search a lot to try and find what I want, but can you just kind of make it easy on me, please? Don't make it too difficult.
Make it a smooth transition.
Make it a smooth transition. So.
Yeah, we'll keep that in prayer, man. We'll make sure you get taken care of.
So,
and this is what you got to do. God will work it out.
Oh yeah.
So.
Oh yeah. So.
Getting all sorts of comments.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
People loving on us tonight.
People loving on us. So you'll need a vacation after moving.
I'm going to need a vacation after moving. Most definitely. Because everybody's like, are you just going to go right into work? I was like, I got to get a job first, and then we'll see what.
Yeah.
I said I've applied for a few places.
Excuse me for yawning.
And I've applied for a few places, and I applied for 2 radio stations and stuff like that. So we're just, just kind of waiting to see what happens. And
so if you're in the Kansas City area, are you on the Missouri side or the Kansas side?
You know what? I don't know where I'm going to be.
Which would you rather be?
Kansas side.
Okay.
Yeah.
So if you're in Kansas City, and you can hook my brother up here, place to stay and a job.
Man, that would be fantastic. I don't want to go over $550 a month. Okay?
You can do it.
I don't want
lay out the parameters.
Don't want to go over $550 a month. I need covered parking.
Woo!
And
I haven't had that in 20 years. How about some did you know facts? I got some did you know facts. Did you know that 11% of people are left-handed?
I didn't know that.
11%. Did you know that August has the highest percentage of births? Why? Why would you want to be that far along in one of the hottest months? July and August.
It just happens.
I guess it's because it's winter and there's
Yeah.
nothing else to
There's
do.
nothing else
It's
to
cold.
But let's cuddle, baby. Okay.
Did you know? Oh, wow. Did you know that unless food is mixed with saliva, you can't taste it? That's crazy.
Hold on a minute.
Unless food is mixed with saliva, you cannot taste it.
So if we didn't have saliva, we wouldn't be able to taste our food? Is that what they're saying?
That's what they're saying.
Oh.
Did you know that the average person falls asleep in 7 minutes? Clearly, you have not timed me.
For real. And you most definitely haven't timed me, because I can take that to like 3 seconds. Yeah.
Did you know an ostrich's eye is bigger than its brain?
Really?
And apparently some people too.
Yeah, that's true.
Did you know lemons contain more sugar than strawberries do? Wow.
Ugh. I didn't know that. You wouldn't think so.
A bear has, even David's chiming in here, a bear has 42 teeth. I did not know that. How many teeth do humans have, David?
32.
You're not David.
Oh, sorry.
You're a medical professional. I'm a medical professional. Did you know that 8% of people... Here, you might know this one. Did you know 8% of people have an extra rib?
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
Yeah.
Did you know Ralph Lauren's original name was Ralph... I'm really not saying anything bad. Lifshitz. Lifshitz. I would change my last name too.
How Ralph Lauren? What year?
He's got to be in his 70s.
So, because there was somebody, I know. I'm sorry, people, but it's something triggered my brain. Let me see. There was somebody in World War II that became very known. Bill Blass. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He made some stuff. He was. Bill Blass, he helped make the uniforms for the ghost soldiers that made and that's how he got his start. And
cool.
Yeah.
Did you know rabbits like licorice?
I didn't know that. What color? Licorice.
It doesn't say.
Oh, okay.
I think rabbits are colorblind. David says the most common letter in the alphabet is E. Well, there's only one. E, so
yeah,
commonly used letter in the alphabet. I can understand that.
Yeah.
Did you know that Topolino is the name for Mickey Mouse in Italy?
I didn't know that. Topolino.
Topolino. A couple more. Did you know a lobster's blood is colorless, but when exposed to oxygen, it turns blue?
I didn't know that. They're delicious.
They are delicious. Ours is different. Ours is blue until it, depends on which side.
Who, humans?
Yeah, our blood. It depends on where. Ours is red when it's exposed to oxygen.
To oxygen.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then if it's out of the oxygen too, so if it's out, it'll start to oxidize and separate and turn yellow and all that stuff.
Armadillos have 4 babies at a time, and they're all the same sex.
Huh.
Reindeers like bananas. The longest recorded flight of a chicken was 13 seconds. You go, chicken!
Come on to the skillet, chicken.
Birds need gravity to swallow.
Wow.
And the 3 most common languages in the world are Mandarin, Chinese,
and English.
Spanish, and English. Man, there's a lot of these.
But you think about it, those are some of the biggest populations, though, too. You know. Yeah.
David says fire moves faster uphill than downhill. David, are you on my website? Cheater. That's crazy. I didn't know that. Some of those are really weird.
Mm-hmm.
Who feeds licorice to a rabbit? To find that out.
Mm-hmm. Somebody get kind of bored, and you know.
Here, rabbit.
Ooh, this licorice tastes good.
Here, bugs. Here, bugs.
Yeah.
Bugs Bunny. Bugs Bunny.
Mm.
So that's crazy.
Wow.
So you got some strange news for us?
Oh yes, I have, and I'm gonna just tell you, I have some about Kim Jong, but I'm not getting to that just yet. So, yeah. A U.S. Congress candidate has had himself pepper sprayed to show and to teach how to protect teachers. Let me start again. A U.S. Congress candidate had himself pepper sprayed to show and teach how you can protect the school against shootings if they use a non-lethal defiance tools in every classroom. So this man literally, I saw the picture, had himself pepper sprayed.
I've been pepper sprayed numerous times.
In his eyes. I mean, it was like caked on.
Yeah.
I'm like, dude, are you crazy? And he said, maybe he was trying to show that maybe if we had some pepper spray, maybe not a gun, but a pepper spray, maybe, would be able to slow down a gunman. So maybe
allow you to get to him.
Get to him, and people could just bum rush him and start hitting him in the head with all kinds of stuff, and there you go. And so,
got breaking news.
What's up?
Law enforcement officials have cleared the immediate area. This is according to News 5, Channel 5 here. Law enforcement officials have cleared the immediate area of a street in Macomb after dynamite was found in an old barn. Deputy said the dynamite on the 3800 block of Romulus Road is leaking and unstable. So if you are near Romulus Road in Macomb, get out.
Man.
Unstable dynamite. You don't hear about that every day.
No unstable.
That's weird.
It is weird.
I just saw that. That just popped up. So, hey, we'll keep you in the know. Keep you in the know.
Excuse me.
You got to work tonight?
I do, but I'll be all right.
Oh, you better get some coffee.
But you know what though? Once I'll be fine. Once I don't. It's just
once you get working.
Yeah, I don't get the. Yeah.
Maybe we should do our show standing up. He said no.
No, thank you.
We go out and walk around the neighborhood and take mics with us.
Do our show. People like,
what are those two guys talking for?
They're like Bethany Police Department. There are two men walking around the neighborhood with microphones and stuff. Can you please come check them out, please?
It'd be a little strange.
It'd be a little strange.
I could tape the banner to my back.
Yeah. I could make mine a cape. Up and away! Da-da-da! I am Crossover Man!
That'd be funny. Oh, that'd be awesome. We take the show on the road, baby.
Please. They could get us a van and have crossover nights on it. And, man, that'd be fantastical. Okay, so back to weird news. Now,
yes.
Now, I never thought I would see an emoji in. I've seen them, and I would never thought I'd see one. So a Jamaican lottery winner.
Okay.
Wears an emoji mask to conceal their identity while collecting their prize of $180,900,000.
Woo! I'd wear whatever they want me to wear.
And so they wore a emoji mask. They did not want to be seen. But then you got your last name on the check.
Yeah.
Duh.
Yeah,
that kind of defeats the purpose of the emoji mask.
It does pretty much take care of it, doesn't it?
Yes, that's kind of.
Well, they say most people that win the lottery aren't the smartest.
I guess that's why I ain't won it yet. I don't guess.
I
guess that's why.
That's a good comeback, baby.
Because
I must be too smart.
I must be too smart because I played and they must. Yeah. So for you guys that. They had the summit, the talks with Kim Jong and Trump and Singapore, wherever that was at. So, I didn't know this. Kim Jong-un takes his own toilet to Singapore summit with him. Do you want to know why he takes his toilet to Singapore with him?
I have a guess, but I knew we'd get to poop eventually, so please.
So, let me enlighten you. The portable device has been taken along to deny determined sewer divers incites into the supreme leader's stools.
Nice.
So he takes.
He's a paranoid dude.
He is a paranoid. But you know what? If you ain't doing dirt, you ain't got to be paranoid. I'm just saying.
Well, you got to be more paranoid if you're like him. That's true.
But yeah, so he's worried about. So he takes his own toilet with him.
That'd be pretty cool, though.
I mean, it's like at a porta potty or what?
I don't care. I mean, having your own toilet everywhere you went, you wouldn't have to wait in line. You wouldn't have to worry about anybody else's cooties.
Nothing. You can sit there and watch movies while you.
Have your gold leaf toilet paper.
Angel soft.
Angel
soft. So, but yeah, he takes his toilet with him, so people cannot try to get in the sewers and get his poo and analyze it.
What are they gonna figure out from his poo, man?
Oh, you had some tacos. Was them Doritos good too? Oh, okay.
He don't eat none of that Western food.
Hey,
I bet he like stands there and watches them make his food.
You think so?
Oh, he's paranoid, man. I mean, isn't his brother the one that they poisoned in the airport?
I don't know.
The 2 South Korean spies. Yeah, this happened like last year, I think, or earlier on this year.
Mm-hmm.
You see the moment they walk by and they just like touch his neck or something, and like minutes later he's collapsed on the ground dying.
Really?
Yeah, they like touched him. They had poison on their hands or something.
At the Spy Museum in Washington D.C., there's all kinds of things that the spies use, but this one particular is it was in an umbrella, and this spy walked by this other spy, and hit him with the umbrella, and whatever was in the tip of it, he lasted about 5-6 days.
Dang.
And he was done. So, but yeah, those are my weird news and all that stuff. So if you win over $1 million, get you an emoji mask.
Get your emoji mask.
Get your emoji mask. Listen, I'm not gonna be buying my own toilet.
I totally would do that. There's some commercial I keep hearing on the radio called, it's like a Royal Flush or something like that.
Mm-hmm.
They say it's not like the porta potties, the big green ones that they just are blue ones they bring out to your thing. These are like supposed to be really nice toilets that you can have for like weddings and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Man, I'd love to have one of them follow me around. Okay, we're on the subject, so let's just go there. Poop. Do you have like a specific bathroom at work that you go to? You don't have to divulge which one it is because I don't want you to.
No.
But like, I mean, is there like a pooping bathroom that you go to?
Nope.
Because I know people, and there's specific bathrooms I will go to.
Yeah.
Because I know they're less busy.
Yeah. Now, if I'm out, and as much as, because, like you be grocery shopping.
Yeah.
And your stomach be like.
I will drop my groceries and go home. I will do everything to avoid pooping in public, bro. I don't want to sit on no public toilet.
Oh my goodness!
I know that sounds really conceited, but I'm kind of a germaphobe.
I do. You know what? If I know I'm going to have to, I get some paper towels and some soap and
clean.
Yeah. And I'll double wrap it. I have one paper towel that's wet with soap, and I had the other that's wrapped around my hand so I can wipe it off. And
see, if I'm to the point where I'm going to use a public bathroom, there's no time to do all that. It's like, it's there. So it's
no,
I can't do it, man.
Can't do it.
So that's why I'd love to have like, you drive like a big old truck or like a camper. You take a camper everywhere you go, so you always got your own toilet. Yeah. You're out eating somewhere, and you're like, I'll be right back. Run out to the camper, drop your deuce, come back in. You're all good to go. Nobody out there interfering with you. No little kids peeking underneath the
thing
under the door, going, "Mommy, doing?
What you doing in there? Like, get out of here, kid! Don't be playing with me right now. I'm gonna take this Bigfoot shoe off, please."
What do you think I'm doing? Bloop,
bloop. Plop, plop, fizz.
Oh man, if I had money, if I'd won the lottery and I had oodles of money, that's one thing I'd do. I'd build like this. My bathroom would be like it would be the glory room.
It would, yeah. Because I like this. I like, you know what? I like to sit there and watch movies, and or just sit there and just be
Put a refrigerator.
Put a refrigerator over here. with my display of Doritos. I want my display of Doritos.
Oh my goodness!
Some Snickers, some Twix.
Oh, That's the lineup, man.
Some guacamole in the fridge.
Oh yeah.
Some sour cream. Maybe some onion dip.
That'd be the Mac Daddy.
Let me see. Some cheese dip.
Would you get a bidet?
No. I'd rather. No, I need to have a lifetime supply of wipes.
Oh yeah. Gotta have the wet wipes.
Gotta have the wet wipes.
Wet wipes.
Gotta have the wet wipes to make sure that everything is what it's supposed to be when you're done. You don't want no choo-choo trains going on.
Oh, yeah. David says a new man cave for sure. That's what it would be. It'd be a man cave. I would have like a huge shower. One of them ones that's like walking into a rainforest, but it comes at you from above and from the sides. You're like going through a truck wash, man.
Yeah. You just be sitting.
Yeah. You just stand there. Shelly says the man's bathroom from Home Improvement.
Yeah,
that's awesome, Shelly.
And I need to have Dove on tap. Okay,
Dove.
I need to have Dove on tap.
I'm an Irish Spring guy.
That's my dad. My dad's an Irish Spring guy. I'm a Dove guy. I got to have it. Remember the commercial? Yes. Oh my goodness.
See, if I just had, I wouldn't want like a bunch of fancy cars. I mean, I'd get a Mustang, but I wouldn't want a bunch of fancy cars or a huge house or these huge pools. I want a beautiful bathroom and a great bed. I would spend some bucks on a bed.
Oh yeah, I spent some bucks on a bed. Recliner.
Yeah.
I spent some bucks on a bed, recliner, and a bathroom.
Yep.
And everything, I'd be like, whatever. I just need, yeah.
Okay, so that we should do that for the next show. Tell us if you were building a home, what your important things would be. What would be the most important stuff you would want?
Oh man, I'm gonna have to work on that. That would be.
So, listeners out there, think about that. Next Thursday, start texting in 405-494-0234 or Facebook. You can comment now. It doesn't matter. Mm-hmm. Tell us if you were building a home and money was not a problem.
Yeah.
What would be like the most important room to you, or what would be the most important thing you would want?
Man, that would be.
Let's take a commercial and let them ponder on that.
Yeah.
And when we come back, I got two things to tell you about before we get talking again. And then we got about a half an hour left in the show.
And
man, it's starting to fly now.
And then I got things that are going on in the Oklahoma City metro area.
Yes. All right, we'll be right back. You've been listening to Crossover Nights on Crossover Radio, radio with a purpose.
Hey guys, it's Big J Mills. As wedding season approaches, you want to make sure that everything for your special day is perfect. Music is no exception. Well, that's where BTP Productions comes in. With over 25 years in the DJ business, BTP knows how to make a special day a memorable one. From lighting and sound packages to karaoke, BTP has you covered. And right now, to all of our Crossover Radio listeners, when you call 405-609-9980 and let us know that you heard this ad, we're going to knock $150 off your package price. So give us a call today at 405-609-9980 to book your event. Once again, that's 405-609-9980. Or check us out on Facebook at BTP Productions. The right music plus the right DJ equals BTP Productions.
Crossover Radio is the best station I have ever listened to, even over other Christian stations. They are such a blessing. God uses this radio station that God started through the DJs and everyone on there to bless us and to show us Him.
You know, sometimes in life, you just need your IQ level to shrink down to about the size of your shoe.
And that's where we come into play every Wednesday from 9 to 11 on the Dadcast.
Absolutely. You can catch us right here on Crossover Radio, the Crossover Radio app, the TuneIn Radio Network, and Facebook.com/The Crossover Radio.
And every so often on the 10 o'clock news.
Yeah, we won't talk about that. Stop stealing Ford trucks. That was you, right?
Yeah, that was me. I'm sorry.
Catch the Dadcast every Wednesday, Crossover Radio.
And you're back on Crossover Nights. Crossover Radio, it's Duran and Nate. Yes. So I want to tell you about a couple things we got coming up. If you want to come out and meet some of the DJs, I have the perfect event for you. Tomorrow night, downtown Bethany, Oklahoma, it's Bethany Bucks Night.
Ooh.
So if you want to save some money, shop at some interesting shops, we're going to be set up in front of Splurge Baskets of Love, which is right over here on North College, just south of 39th, between, I think it's 38th and 39th on College. So it's like a block from where we're at right now.
Okay.
DK and I will be out there. The Grand Poobah himself, Jeremy, will show up. Phil and Rachel Larson are going to be out there.
Cool.
I believe Nikki's going to stop by.
The whole crew.
We're going to have some people out there. So if you want to meet and put a face to the voice, if you don't have Facebook,
Yeah.
stop on out and say hello to us. We'll be out there from 4 to 8 o'clock, right out there in front of Splurge. We'll have a table set up, and we'd love to meet you and say hello.
If I didn't have to work last night, I would.
Sorry, I can't make it.
Ooh, my stomach. Ooh.
Oh, yeah, I don't think I can come in tonight. I mean, what are they going to do? You're leaving.
I know, right? Everybody's like, Duran,
as long as nobody's listening right now.
Probably not. I don't know they are.
And then Saturday, DK and Rachel are having a special X Zone. They're going to be out at North Point Church up on Memorial Road from 6 to 8 o'clock. It is hardcore worship night. And if you like hardcore music, which if you like the X Zone, you know what type of music I'm listening to. They love that rock, and
yeah,
Rachel's into that. They like that hardcore music.
North Point Church. That's next to
the big event.
Main event center. Okay.
Main event, yeah.
Right, yeah.
So if you want to go up there, it's I believe it's the actual hardcore night is from 7 to 9 or something like that. But we will be out. Well, DK and Rachel will be out from about 6 to 8. They'll be broadcasting live from there. You can go out and meet them and participate in hardcore worship night.
That sounds cool.
So there's 2 opportunities for you to come out and meet some of us, say hello, and we'd love to see you and meet you.
That'd be cool. And that could, a date night, family night. Yeah, it's
go downtown. There's some restaurants downtown Bethany you can stop at.
Get your grub on a little bit and visit some of the.
Get that Pho 39. That's good.
I know. Yes, they were good. Yes. What's that Mexican place on the corner? Are they good?
I've been in there. It's good.
Is it good?
It is good, and it's authentic. I can't remember the name of it right now, but it's really good. Okay. We went in there during Cinco de Mayo.
Okay.
And ate my wife's whole side of the family. So it was good.
I was like, I'm gonna have to check that place out someday and see what they're about. So.
Don't eat the hot sauce.
Why not?
It is hot.
Really?
Oh yeah.
See, I like hot.
I got dared, and
I like hot food.
It burned very bad.
I had to see. I had to taste it and see because I like hot
I'm
food.
Sure for you it's probably nothing.
You never
for me,
know.
I'm a sissy.
You never know. It might be, I was going to say something. It might make my lazy eye straight. I don't know.
What's going on?
What's going on? Oh my goodness, it's straight now. What? Modern technology.
Dun, dun, dun!
All in a bottle.
That's right. Yeah, it's got some smoking hot sauce.
Man.
So what's going on around the area, man?
Well, this week, and we have the Summer Fun happening at the Harkins Theater. You got 10 movies, 10 weeks from June the 11th to the 15th. Starts at 9:45 in the morning. Just in case you don't know where the Harkins is, or you're not familiar with the Oklahoma City area, you don't get out. It is at 150 East Reno Avenue. The movies are $2 per movie, or you can buy 5 season passes. If you want information, the telephone number is 405-231-4747. 405-231-4747. That is the Summer Fun 10 movie, 10 weeks, June 11th through the 15th at the Harkins Theater here there in Oklahoma City, starting at 9:45 in the morning. and the location is at 150 East Reno Avenue. And 2 movies are $2, and you can get a $5 season pass. And if you want information, you can also call 405-231-4747. This weekend. Let me see. Is it this weekend? It's the Native American New Play Festival at the Civic Center at 201 North Walker in Oklahoma City. Daytime events are free admission, open to the public. The round dance is $25 for general admission. And if you want information on that, you can call 405-297-2264. 405-297-2264. That is the Native American New Play Festival at the Civic Center at 201 North Walker Avenue in Oklahoma City. And the daytime events are free and open to the public, and the general admission is $25 for the round dance.
Nice.
And Summer Saver movie at the Myriad. Hold on a minute. The Sonic Summer movie Despicable Me 3 is happening June 20th from 9 p.m. to 11 p.m. If you want information about that, you can call 405-445-7080. 405-445-7080. And the address for that is 301 West Reno. And that is the free at the Myriad Botanical Gardens and Crystal Bridge Tropical Conservatory in Oklahoma City. Also, there's just some things that are happening in Oklahoma City this week. You have the OKC Fest, Liberty Fest, some things going on at the Lyric Oklahoma is playing at the Lyric Theater. The play Oklahoma is playing at the Lyric Theater.
Oklahoma, where the wind comes. Yeah. Sorry.
The Muskogee National Festival is happening also. Hog Wild Barbecue and Chrome Fest is happening this weekend, these next couple of weeks as well. And then you have SoonerCon is going on. And I'm assuming that's like Comic-Con, but with the Sooner stuff and, things that are happening in Oklahoma that are.
Okay.
And then you have one more thing. And this is down in Tulsa. You have the Tulsa Shock playing the New York Liberty.
WNBA
right here in Oklahoma. So that's
nice.
I don't. You know what? I was wondering.
I've never been to a WNBA game.
I haven't either. I've never been to a WNBA game, but that would be something that. And I don't know what and people need to understand the WNBA. The more popular it becomes, the more those tickets are going to cost. So and
enjoy it now
because they're getting big time sponsors. All those sponsors that are on their uniforms, and eventually, I don't know why Oklahoma City doesn't have but somebody has to, but some owner or somebody has to, put up that cash to bring in a team. I don't know what they would call a team. Most teams. How many states have 2 like NBA teams? Let's see. Some teams have. Let me see. Houston.
You mean like the NBA?
NBA. So I'm trying to think of.
Oh man,
Houston?
There's like California's got like 4, don't they?
Let me see. You got. Okay, you have the
Texas has got 2.
Yeah, the Kings, the Sacramento Kings,
Golden State Warriors,
Lakers, Clippers, California. Okay.
Yeah, there's 4.
Texas, you got Rockets, San Antonio, Mavericks.
Oh yeah, they do have 3.
Wow. They have 3. So
New York's got 2.
2.
Ohio's got 1. Oklahoma's got 1.
Yeah.
1 up in Canada.
Yeah. So it would take for somebody to bring a WNBA team. I wonder how much money it would take for them to bring a team to Oklahoma City.
Florida's got 2. I don't know. I mean, the facility, yeah, the Miami Heat.
Oh, that's right.
And the Orlando Magic.
Magic, yeah. Okay.
I mean, we've already got the groundwork laid with the NBA team, so
yeah,
it's there.
It would just take, and they already have the facilities. It's just the rights, and having all that cash.
I like women's sports.
I do too.
It's they play a pure game.
Pure game. It's finesse. It is actually skill.
Yeah.
But you see some of the taller ladies that are dunking now. They don't dunk that often.
Yeah.
But every now and then they'll dunk. But it is a pure.
It's not so much about the show as it is about the skill.
The skill.
Yeah.
And so you get a lot of the ladies that.
Ladies, all the ladies.
That are. Have the skills that come out of college and it's like, well, I'm not 6'10", so I just can't dunk all the time and
who wants to dunk all the time anyways?
I know, right? Yeah. See, do I got anything? So
from a guy who can't dunk.
Yeah. And then there's just like reoccurring stuff that's happening. We talked about Ladies' Night. At 1854 Northwest Expressway, the Whiskey Cake Kitchen is free and that's every Wednesday. So that happened yesterday. That was yesterday. What's today?
Today is Thursday.
Like what number day? What is it?
Oh, it's the 14th.
Okay, never mind. So, and then you have the Stars and Stripe Festival happening.
Harlem Globetrotters. That'd be cool.
Yeah,
they've been here before.
So yeah, so that's it for what's going on.
Yeah, if you want to find out, like, there's a lot of stuff coming up during the summer. So go to your local city website, like City of Bethany or Yukon or War Acres. There's lots of stuff going on. I know the 4th of July is not that far off. There's a lot of parades and festivals and stuff like that coming on.
Yeah.
So if you want to check that stuff out, go to those websites and have fun.
Have fun and. Lots of barbecue will be.
Barbecue.
Ooh, barbecue chicken. Man.
We went to
like I said, what did you eat while you were on vacation? What did you
we didn't really eat anything. I mean, we did go to a place. I'm trying to remember the name of the place. Okay, so we weren't in Broken Bow. We stayed in a little town, about 7 or 8 miles away. Hodgetown, I think is what it's called. Mm-hmm. It's like a tourist place. And there was a restaurant we ate at there. I cannot remember the name of it. It was all right. It wasn't that great.
Yeah.
But it was good. We did go see a movie when we got back home. We went and saw a movie and went to, is it Longhorn Steakhouse? Is that what it's called? We went to there.
What movie?
It was pretty good. We went and saw Overboard. The remake of Overboard.
With the original had Kurt Russell, wasn't it?
Yes, Kurt Russell and his
Goldie Hawn at the time, right? Yeah.
Yep.
I watched In Cold Blood. Well, no, I'm not In Cold Blood. I watched Capote.
Oh, okay.
Excellent movie. And I feel it's so sad because you think Philip Seymour Hoffman was an excellent, brilliant.
Yeah.
And that just, he was. Whether he was in Capote, Twister, the
Mission Impossible movies.
Yeah, Patch Adams.
Yeah.
It's just like, and that's why I tell some people are not meant to have money because
Ain't that the truth?
Because you think, and people try and they say, "What do you mean?" I said, "Well, you look at." I mean, there are lots of people that do drugs and so forth and so on. I said, but when you got that kind of money, you can buy crazy quantities of money. You can do stuff that most you wouldn't normally do.
The word no does not apply.
It does not apply to you. And so that's how he ended up dying with a needle in his arm. But the movie Capote, about Capote and him writing the book In Cold Blood and the movie. Because I would someday like to go to Holcomb to see the house, which is still there. You know the movie, the whole.
Mhm.
And I would like to go. I think people, even they live in it. Some people live in the house now. I would like to go to Holcomb to see that house and just to see, and everything. That's kind of a,
Yeah, that in some of the devotions I've had recently have been about being satisfied with what you have.
Yeah.
And that's a tough pill to swallow sometimes.
It is.
Because you always want to improve. I mean, one of the things I always said growing up, and I'm sure you said the same for your daughters, you always wanted them to have it better than you had.
Yeah.
Oh,
yeah.
It's not like we were super poor, but
no.
There was a lot of hand-me-downs and a lot of stuff like that. And
see, I didn't have any hand-me-downs. My dad, I just never. Number one, I was too big, but I just never. It was like play clothes were hand-me-downs.
Mm-hmm.
And my mom would go. She would go to thrift stores and whatever. But that she did. That was like my play clothes.
Mm-hmm.
But normally it just came. I'm about to say a word that most people probably don't remember. Granimals.
Yep.
Husky jeans.
Yep.
Yep. So I never.
I wore them.
And and so, but like now as an adult, I know what I want, and it's not like financial. It's like for me it's to be a better broadcaster. Hopefully someday to be able to get into voiceovers and that type of stuff, to where I can do voiceovers and all that.
It's funny how those things change as you get older.
Yeah. And like that's pretty much what I want. Is I want to be, when I ask God help me with my life, my future is to be a better man, to be a better dad, and to be a better friend to my friends. But also on the career side is to guide me to take my voice and to take the skills and to grow my skills to take it wherever. And I would love for somebody to watch a documentary and be like, oh, that's Duran Dew, and that'd be, because people are like, well, wouldn't you want to do sports for a living? I was like, I love documentaries because you're learning something. You're just
Yeah.
And so that's something that I pray about for me, is that that God will give me the ability to take this voice and take the things that I learn every day. Because believe it or not, like for me, I go back and watch and listen to like every show, so I can figure out what words I'm not saying clearly, what things that I'm doing.
Yeah, how to improve. Yeah.
And so that's but you're right though. As you get older, your priorities.
Yeah.
It's like people, what about money? I'm good.
With rich comes responsibility.
It does.
And I don't want that much responsibility.
I don't want that much responsibility.
Yep.
I don't want people always got a hand out and stuff and whatnot. So,
well, let's take a break. We come back. We'll finish up a couple things, say goodbye, and we'll head off into the sunset.
Yep.
You'll go to work. I'll go to sleep. Tomorrow's Friday. Do you work Saturday?
I'm only working like 4 hours on Saturday.
Oh, well, that's all right.
Yeah, I'm only working 4 hours on Saturday. But I decided, since I was like trying to make. I have money in the bank and everything, but and I'll tell you a long story short. I'll come back. I'll tell you a story after the break.
Okay. So we'll be back. Duran teased you with a story. We'll be right back. Crossover Radio, Crossover Nights Radio with a purpose.
New Covenant Fellowship is a fresh expression of the Church of Jesus Christ right here in Bethany. We are the proud home of Crossover Radio, located at 6736 Northwest 39th Expressway. We meet on Sunday mornings at 10:45 a.m. for community worship celebration, and on Wednesday nights at 7 o'clock p.m. for fellowship and Bible studies for all ages. We are a church where you can belong even while you're still becoming who you were created to be in Jesus Christ. You can find out more about our church by visiting newcovenantokc.org or find us on Facebook. And if you can't join us in person, you can join us right here every Sunday morning at 10:45 a.m. on Crossover Radio.
Are you a local business or ministry? Are you looking to advertise on a station that's passionate about your community and safe for the whole family? Crossover Radio is currently seeking like-minded partners to help support their cause while we support yours. From commercial packages, show branding, and live remotes, we have what your business needs to get to the next level. Our mission is to bring impacting content through a Christian worldview, and we need your support. All donations made to Crossover Radio are 100% tax deductible, so why wait? Call us today at 405-494-0234. Again, that number is 405-494-0234. Crossover Radio. Radio with a purpose.
Hi, this is Kelly, and I'm the Creative Director at West Metro Community Church. At West Metro, we hold strong to our core values of Jesus, mercy, family, and authenticity. I would like to personally invite you to join us at West Metro this Sunday morning at 10:45 for worship. You can get more information about us on our website at westmetro.org or find us on Facebook. We are located at 601 West Main Street in Yukon. Come join us and I'll save you a seat.
And welcome back to Crossover Nights on Crossover Radio. So before I left, we went on break. You know, people in life, they go through things happen, and some things happen for a reason. Well, there was a time in my life where I lost everything. I lost my apartment. I didn't lose my truck, but I had to move in with someone, and so it's just kind of the whole thing about never want is about money and all that stuff, but for me, it's just like I have this. When you talk about I think we had a show, we talked about what our fears are.
Yeah.
And my fear is being broke. I never, not saying that I want to be rich, but I never want to be able to go to an ATM machine and not be able to say I want $100.
Yeah.
I never want to be able to say, okay, I want to go on a trip and not be able to go. But I lost, and I never want to, so now I just promise myself that for the rest of my life, I'll never let that, if I can help it, which I most definitely try to, never let myself get to the point to where I'm not financially prepared. Not saying that I want to be rich, but just prepare for things instead of just jumping into things.
Yeah.
That's, you know, I had my foot surgery. I didn't expect things to go the way they did. Next thing you know, I'm off work, and then I had some complications from the foot surgery and pain and so forth. So I had to take off more work, and so it just kind of like everything snowballed on me. And it's because I didn't prepare, and then I didn't prepare. I didn't prepare for everything, and then on top of that, I'm gonna say something that most people don't want to. But I suffer from depression, and so that, on top of losing my place, and then the depression kicking in, it snowballed on me.
Yeah.
And so for me now, at this point in my life, it's like, okay, everything is a preparedness. Okay. I've always, so that's like my fear is just is to be broke. I just never want to. Yeah.
That's a legitimate fear. I understand.
I don't fear death. I don't fear anything. But to be broke and to never say, you know what, like, oh, I want to go to McDonald's and I want to go get. I can just go.
Mm-hmm.
Or I want to go on a vacation, or I want to go. You know, I need to.
Got to fix something in the car. Yeah.
Well, yeah, and you know, and stuff like that. I just never. So I'm so paranoid now that people are like, why do you work like you work? I said, you know what? If you've been through something, you never get help. Ask God, seek medical help, and combine the both. And if you use both of them properly, you should be fine. Yep. You should be okay.
If you got a prayer request, by all means, you can drop us a line here on our Facebook at Crossover Radio. You can go to our Crossover Nights Facebook page.
Yep.
You can message us on Facebook Messenger. We will pray for you. By all means, tell us your request and pass those along, because the more people you got praying for you, the better.
Yeah.
So if you're sad out there, keep your chin up. Tune in to Crossover Nights on Thursdays, and we will
make
happy.
you laugh. I guarantee
I mean,
you that.
when you talk about food and poop all in one time, it's you got to be happy.
You got to be happy.
So Duran, my friend, it's been great to be back.
Glad you're back.
Look forward to next Thursday.
And so for you guys that we're going to talk about what in your house is like if you had an abundance of money, crazy, would it be your garage? That'd be your it place? Would it be your bathroom? Would it be your kitchen? Would it be your backyard?
Yeah.
What would it be that you would be like, this is my solitude, this is my place? What would it be? So next week, be thinking about it. Crossover Nights and Crossover Radio with a Purpose. We are out of here. Hey, you guys have a good night. Be safe, and make sure you tell somebody you love them. All right, bye-bye.
Make sure you tune in tomorrow from 4 to 8. Again, we'll be live broadcasting on the street from Splurge Baskets Love there on College. So stop by and see us. There's a bunch of the on-air personalities are going to be out there, and you can stop by and say hello.
All right. Have a good night, everybody.
See y'all later.